That's not a standard though, because men F anything. Like
No,
that's
really. Men
My
don't
point.
listen. Men don't anything, and typically the people who say that are the anything. Like we don't anything. Like especially when it's someone that we've been friend zoned by. Like we don't let anything friend zone us. The only types of women who let men friend zone them are the ones that have some type of value. So we can't say that men anything in this conversation.
Breadcrumbing is the act of the person that's doing the breadcrumbing, right?
right. It would be me misleading him.
Right. Friend zoning is an act of breadcrumbing because women purposely friend zone guys. I'm not saying all women or all friendships that women and men have is a form of friend zoning, but friend zoning is a very specific thing. It's a thing where a woman sticks a man in the maybe category. I don't really want to deal with you, but I'm gonna keep you around long enough for you to be able to do boyfriend things for me or be around me. And if I need you a shoulder to cry on, you're around. That's what friend zoning is. What, Mr. Chan, what did I say that was wrong?
Okay, maybe I'm confused about friend zone because when I think about friend zone, I'm not using.
I'm giving you the definition of friend zone,
Sweeney. So I'm telling you what I got it mixed up, right? When you said friend zone, I thought you meant a guy. I just put him in a platonic. We're not doing anything that has to do with a relationship.
So let me finish.
I'm not trying to lead you on. I'm not.
You're adding stuff, and I ain't even finished yet. You're adding stuff, I ain't even finished yet. Y'all would do things that would a woman that friend zones a guy knows that he wants to be with her, but she would keep him around because of things she may get out of him. But in order for her to get that out of him, she has to dangle the possibility of a relationship in front of him. So she would may go out with him, hang out with him and invite him over, and she may let him lay in the bed with her, but she needs him to pay for her. She needs him to pick up her car for her, or pick her up from, or drop her off, or pick up her kids for her, or for God's sake, give her some money because she need help on the rent or shit like that. She knows he wants to be with her, but she would dangle the possibility of a relationship or the possibility of getting in her pants or something like that to get things from him that she knows. If she told him straight up, there is no way in hell I will ever fuck with you, and he would be like, oh, okay, cool, bet, and he'll walk away. She doesn't do that. She dangles the possibility of getting with her in front of him so she can get things out of him.
Shan, I want to ask you something just to see how honest you are. Sure. When was the last time you went out with one of your male friends?
Damn. Like go out together, like two people.
Like just go out to eat. Go have dinner or something. Nothing crazy. Just go have dinner with them.
Probably last year.
Well, shit, it's February, so that makes perfect sense. So that guy that you went out with, you think that if you had been like, hey, we had a great dinner, and now I want you to fuck me in my car, he wouldn't have fucked you?
Yes.
Exactly.
But see, men that's not a standard though, because men F anything. Like that's
really. My point.
Listen, men don't fuck anything, and typically the people who say that are the anything. Like we don't fuck anything. Like especially when it's someone that we've been friend zoned by. Like we don't let anything friend zone us. The only types of women who let men friend zone them are the ones that have some type of value. So we can't say that men fuck anything in this conversation. Because Shan wouldn't be anything to the nigga that took her out for dinner and then would have fucked her if she would have gave him the chance.
But that's my point. I think any woman, for the most part, and I've even heard men say that they smash women that they wasn't even attracted to.
In this context, it's clear that there's an attraction to. That's why that doesn't matter.
Right, but based on what you were saying, you're trying to use it like, oh, you don't think he would have smashed you? Yes, he would have smashed. He would have smashed Shan. He would have smashed Savage. He would have smashed.
Can I say something?
He wouldn't go out to dinner with a girl he wasn't attracted to. That's why when you bring up these things have nothing to do with the conversation. The context is important here. A man is not going out to eat with a bitch he doesn't think is pretty or that he doesn't think is cute.
I agree with that.
So Shan, the dude that Shan went out with Shan, he knew Shan was cute. And he probably sees Shan from the top down all the time. If Shan had gave him a whiff, an inkling, locked eyes too long, she got her, she's always got on a low cut shirt. So now she don't pull her shirt back up too fast. He see like the titties or whatever. If she would have gave him anything, any type of choosing signal, he would have pulled his dick out on that table if she asked him to. That's the point that I'm trying to make. And like you guys are arguing against it like you don't know it's true.
No, I know.
I'm not arguing against it. I'm saying it's absolutely true because I think that would be the outcome for most men. That's what I'm trying to say.
I want to emphasize, Willie.
Mm-hmm.
What you're saying, I don't disagree with what you're saying. My only argument was I didn't know that about the situation before a certain time period. Before the internet made me, open to this information, I didn't know. You gotta remember, I grew up in a time where we didn't even have the internet. The only the conversation you had was two people. Like internet, these conversations help you understand the other sex and how they think. Now, obviously, I know that.
No, I will give you that because you may have just literally I don't think you're much older than me, but I didn't have internet forever either. So I can see that you just didn't know. But this is the thing: what makes it somewhat hard to believe is that you are above average as far as looks go for most men. So because of that, with you being inundated by niggas, like you pass 50 niggas a day, 48 of those niggas look at you and like, yeah, I'll fuck her. And that's how, like, once a dude decides he wants to fuck you, everything about how we approach you is different.
But I would agree with Savage what she said though. So everybody's talking about friend. In my head, I'm thinking about people who I would consider my friend, right? It's a circle of people who, and that's why I said people in college, because those are the people who I believe are my friends, like people I went to college with, and later on we're still all kind of cool. We're still kind of
fuck you too.
known them through the years.
They'll fuck you too. Right? They just haven't yet. They're waiting to. The niggas in college will definitely fuck you because they knew you when you was in your prime. So now they are still waiting, and if you give any one of them niggas a whiff of that pussy, they are going to eat it. Trust me. And if you don't believe me, call one of them niggas right now.
I believe you. Pre-2020. I probably would have. Yeah, I believe you.
But I want to put out there. Can I ask you a question?
You went to high school in the 90s. You are
Can I just say one thing? I just want to say a real friend should be like two parallel lines. It should not cross over. I could spend a decade with my heterosexual best friend, and I'm heterosexual myself. We both have families. Okay. I could spend a lifetime with her. The only thing that's going to grow for her is her saying, you know what? You're more than just my friend. You're my family. You're my sister. And it'd be actually that. I don't got to worry about her looking at my body or picturing her face between my legs or looking at my booty when I walk away. But if I spend a lifetime with a guy or whatever, and you're supposed to be my friend, I have all these great qualities that would make me a great woman. You don't went through whatever relationship that you don't went through. There's this thing called vulnerability. And then you start growing things that you attach each other to. You have oxytocin, you have chemicals. These things all pull in pheromones. All of these things come in. Women, we can't smell it when our kitty is wet, but he can, Girl, you so think your homegirl ain't gonna fuck you? Good. The women be the worst one.
Now, wait a minute, mommy.
I just said. You can't trust the women. You can't trust the women. They be wanting to eat you out. Getting dressed in front of you. They want you to.
Hey, Willie, I got a jacked up story for you too, man.
Hold on, y'all. Let her finish.
Anyway.
Let her finish.
I just said my heterosexual friend. I've put a lot of emphasis on that. Okay.
I don't think they be
for sure.
Though.
I'm certain of it. That this wouldn't be a thing. I'm just saying, and when it comes to me as a woman, I would rather mitigate risk. And I don't see no brother. I mean, if we're going to talk about discernment and having awareness, then you need to ask yourself the necessary questions of why does he want to be around me? What am I doing that's so special? Well, how am I showing up for him? How is this even equal? You need to start asking that, and then that'll give you a better idea of why he's sitting up under you and why he got so much time to sit up under you. Like, where is your woman? Shouldn't you be working on your health and your money? Where is your legacy? Where is your priorities? Why you got so much time to run behind me? What do you want? You're a man. I mean, these are just the conversations I've had with my dad, and it's a valid thing to ask yourself. Because being pretty and being cool ain't enough. I never heard nobody say, "Oh, your personality is just not." You want something. I'm taking your time from you.
Friendship. They want friendship.
Really, they want friendship. So you just this incredible woman. You have all the qualities of a good woman, and you just want my friendship. That's so insulting.
I'm a person. I'm a person, and a good friend. Like, what the fuck? Why does genitalia have to come into the conversation when we are talking about friendship?
Because biology.
I know. I get it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not negating what you're saying. I agree with you, Willie. But there are men that exist that
Of course, there's
value
unicorns.
friendship
We're
with
not arguing that.
people.
I
But
gave her both
no,
of those
not
two
you,
niggas who
Willie.
exist. In
Not
my
you, Willie. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm
I
talking
gave you
about
an
what
example.
she is saying
Pheromones,
because
oxytocin.
they
The
want
love,
something.
oxytocin is literally the love hormone. Okay, it's your touch, your smell. I mean,
What does that
these
have to
things are
do with
they studied. These things are
anything?
literally studied. You can have your emotions, and then there is actual facts of logic.
What does that have to do with
Do that.
it? What?
Do that.
We're
That
talking
doesn't.
about friendship. I'm
Yeah, that
going out
doesn't
to
make.
eat.
This, you know
That
what,
doesn't
my
make
personal
sense to
opinion,
me. It
I'm gonna
doesn't make
leave it.
sense to me, Savage. I'm not because what you said. Um, sorry. Let me clarify my thought. Aren't those same biological emotions? Don't they occur even if you're spending time with another like same sex person because of the
No.
feel good?